I'm losing ambition already. I'm gonna make a video putting these bed sides on the old bed floor that I have. Look at these things. It's supposed to be 6 foot tall. Nutcracker. Stupid nutcracker. There's 2 of them. Christmas is over, by the way. January 17th. The sun is shining today. That's kind of nice. I haven't really seen much of the sun since Thanksgiving because of the, you see the snow. We finally got a real winter. I haven't been out here in the garage. Gotta keep the wife's truck in here because it's so cold. Stupid DEF stuff is freezing, trying to freeze. It hasn't yet. It did once when we first got it. That's why we keep it in here, plug it in when it's getting cold. That's in here because it'll turn into dust if you leave it outside. 1936 International C30. We got updates for the square. Nothing's changed over here at the Deuce Ram body swap. I've been looking for bed sides for this truck since I got it, basically in 2020. I think it's already been that long. $900,000 for new bed sides. I got a good floor. $3,000 to $4,000 for a used bed. Got buddies that got decent beds. I can't get them to put one foot in front of the other one so I can get a hold of them. So I lucked out and found these. 2 bed sides. This is, I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there's a little more up in through here, but I can fix that. Go back to the square body playlist and look at the bed I took off of this thing. The bed sides were just toast. Okay. Picked up a tailgate. This bed side is really nice. There's not even that much on there. Fuel tank's on the wrong side and it's round. This is probably a late 70s. That's okay though. I'd rather have to deal with that than not have the bed sides or spend the money that is involved in having a bed. Okay. I have a tailgate and it works, but I picked that one up. It's really clean. There's no rust on it. All the hinges and stuff are in nice shape. The latch works. 150, 150, 150, I think. $450 for all that stuff. That is a screaming deal. Thank you, sir. I want to get the bed floor that I got for this. It's over there in weeds. I think I made a video of me sandblasting the bottom side of that bed and then painting it in order to prevent it from rusting. It was in nice shape. It wasn't like the bed sides. I can't believe it. So I think there's a video of that somewhere. Tearing it apart, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe my brain is melting. But I got it over here in the weeds, which there's about 5 feet of snow on top of it, maybe. I'm gonna try to get it in here, dig it out of snow, bring it in, and then I'll put, the back end of this is basically ready. Just gotta put hard lines on it here, out to the wheels. So I'll make the bed, put them brake lines on, and that will be a video, short and sweet. So we go start the tractor. I should have started the tractor before I started my yapping. Okay, I was planning on shoveling this off, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think I'm just going to throw a chain or something on it and get it over to the barn. Maybe stand it up and shake it off. Shake it off, bitch. Probably. Oh, maybe I will. Maybe that's dumb, because if I just put a chain around it, this will probably all fall right off. I figured this was all ice. I'm just gonna bring the tractor. How am I gonna do it? There's a truck right here. There's a truck frame right here, a square body frame. Tires. Probably have to back the tractor down the way I came in. Come over here. Put a chain on right here on both sides. Stand this thing up. Oh, there's the end of the bed. Right there, forward of the bumper, which means it's probably going to get hooked on the bumper. Yeah. Okay. I recently started watching Murphy's Diesel. That guy's my idol now. I like him when he says, "Stand by" for transmission. But I don't want to say that because that's his thing, but it's pretty funny and cool. I'm gonna go back get the tractor. 81% on the battery. It's 0 dark degrees out here, even though the sun's out. But it's the golden hour with the sun. So let's see how long that 81% battery, if I can get this bed floor hooked up, cleaned off, and in the garage before dark. Stand by! I gotta take you over there, or you're not gonna be able to see what happens when all the snow comes flying off there. Which I'm hoping the back of this bed, floor, this is just the floor, and the bulkhead here. This is the front, where it meets the cab. The back of that floor is just forward from the bumper. And I hope it don't get caught there, right? I don't want to bust it all to shit or bend it. Let's see.
I did sand that. I painted it. It's primer. A couple coats of primers.
Dug off.
It's starting to rust a little bit. Just like surface type rust, but that's why I painted it. Otherwise, that would have been just a crusty pile of shit. I knew it was going to sit here at least a year. I'd have to go walk it. I'd have to go back and watch the videos of when I did it, but I bet it's been a couple of years. Now I can drag this back. Leave your stuff on my stuff, and it gets destroyed. Leave my stuff alone. Most of the time I'll destroy it too. Went from 81% to 64%. Maybe 10 minutes. Alright, get my shovel, get that snow off of there. But I gotta start my wife's truck and get it out of the garage. So I can push that thing in there and put it on some sawhorses or something. She just had new tires put on that truck yesterday. I told her to bring her old tires home. I'm using them as space savers for my next big project. They're junk, but at least if I put them here, I won't be able to put anything else here until I get my next big project copied. But it's only been one day, and they're not even in the way yet. I want to give them away. There's only 3 here, one's in the back of the truck. If you're poor, because you bought a brand new Ram, and it has 20-inch wheels on it, you need some tires, these will get you through the summer. Nope. Moving shit around the garage, trying to bring my bed forward in at the bottom of the bedside. Huh? Oh yeah, what's that? Sure, I mean I can do it for one day. After that I'm gonna burn your house down. we can make a deal, huh? Yeah. Yeah, if you're definitely gonna buy it, you come up with the cash by the end of the day, that's fine. Well, I just sold that snowmobile. Literally, that's what that call was about. He's coming right now to get it. Where's my sawhorses? gonna drag that over this way. And I gotta figure out how to, I gotta shorten up my rigging so I can turn it around, pick it up and drop it on those sawhorses. Sucks, but that's how I'm gonna get it in there, and then I'll have to redo something to, this is the bottom, it needs to flip over and sit on the sawhorses that way. I don't know why my knee hurts so bad. Shit like that doesn't have anything to do with it. Okay. I'm not gonna dick around. I'm gonna leave that like that till the guy that's coming to buy the snowmobile shows up. And I'm gonna make him help me. So there'll be two of us in the hospital instead of just me. I'll have a buddy. I can put the tractor away and leave my wife's truck outside for a little bit. Okay, stand by. Got torpedo heater on. Got snow off that bed. The guy that bought that snowmobile, he wound up buying it for sure. Today's the next day. Got snow out of there. Shoveled it up off the forks and only walking in the mud. Got the heater on back there so it'll freeze. Told you there was 4.
How am I going?
This one's really good. There were a couple of dents there. You could push them out no problem. I just did this, but we don't care about the finish because we're gonna paint it. In like 5 or 6 years, we'll paint it. This is a thread chaser tap. I took the wire wheel cup thing and I went over all the bolt holes, nuts on the back side,
took the rust, crunchy stuff off of there. Sprayed it with paint, try to curb the continuation of any rust that is there. It wasn't much, it's just a little crunchy shit where the two different metals were contacting each other. And I found all my bolts. So I'm just gonna run this in. I already got a couple of them done on that end. Chase the threads, clean them up. Then I'm gonna wire brush with a hand brush the hardware, and got some work to do. There's a couple of bolts that held the fender wells on here that broke the nut because that other bedside was so rusty through here. Broke the nut through. I gotta get those out. There's a couple over here. There's quite a few on that one. But this is actually moving along pretty good. I know, bad idea. But it's fast. Some of them holes are a little crooked. Four more on the other side. No matter what they say about fire and flesh, they don't go together. Okay, I think I got all the prep work done for the driver's side. All I have to do for the passenger side one now is everything I did to this side, which is clean the rust off, run the tap down through all the holes because they got nuts on the back side, sprayed it to help deter any future rust. There was a little bit of dried up body sealer, seam sealer all along this edge, not much at all really, and it was hard. So I just knocked it with the hammer, ran the wire wheel across it to get any leftover rust away from it. And then I sprayed it this awesome hardware store implement blue, which looks pretty nice if you just missed it on there. That's actually, it looks pretty cool. Cut all the things out, burnt the shit out of my finger because I grabbed a hold of one of the things while it was on fire. And we got these ones cut out, them ones cut out, the leftover bolts. They had nuts stuck on the back of them. Seems kind of dark over here, as usual. Basically, I got the music in my headphones. I'm gonna turn the heater back on, set you up for a time lapse here. Probably drop this bedside 100 times, put a million dents in it, but that's where I'm at. It ain't been that long. I've only been dicking around over here for about 20 minutes. So if we get this bedside on here in 20 minutes, if you can hear my music through my headphones, don't tell YouTube. I noticed I could hear it when I was editing on a different video before, but I don't think it matters how loud it is. If they can detect it, it's probably a fucking copyright. So there may or may not be sound to this, which is why
it's probably gonna be time lapse because it's probably gonna take me 20 minutes just to get this bitch hung up there. Cleaned up all my bolts, the threads on the bolts with the wire brush. Something's jamming us up over here. Let's see what it is. Good thing I got a hammer right here. Ow. Just like that. Not perfect, but I gotta get some bolts in or she's gonna fall down. Get this bulkhead in there. Oh, that's too high. Those are loose. Get something started back here. My shoe has came untied again. Yesterday, it was a broken shoelace. So, got those 4 in. They're loose. They're not even like snugged up. I got them threaded in, but they're not even close to being tight. But what I got going on, remember when we dumped the snow off, this got a little curve into it from not having any sides on it. Let's see if right here. I need a helper. Hear that? These shocks, I don't even know what this thing on my head is called. Shocks, I think. It's basically a phone, but it's plays the music off your phone too. Shocks, hashtag shocks, sponsor. I like it a lot. They're not a sponsor, but I like this. It's call out. Well, this side is on. 100%. I had to do a little bit of fighting. This end was curved up, and then the front end was kind of had a little bowl in it. I basically had to move my sawhorse from here back, crunch down there, and then push down on this, and that raised up the center. Got me where I needed to be. There we go. That's the spot in the bedside. There wasn't a nut on the inside. It had broken out at some point, so there's no bolt there.
Well, I literally got every single bolt except that one in there. This is the back end. And the front. Trying to... Oh, that's one of those lights. So this side, do the same thing. I already got the dried up seam sealer knocked off with the hammer. But I'm gonna bring a big wire wheel in and take it off, the rest of it. Still gotta prep the other bed side. I gotta clean off the rust and chase those thread holes with the tap. It took a lot longer than 20 minutes. Probably like an hour. I'm not painting this truck blue, I don't think. This is just stuff that's on the shelf, so I'm trying to kill the rust over here. I might paint it blue. That's what color this is, blue, if you can't tell. Moving right along here. How's this? Luckily my neighbor came over to force feed me some beer. Told me I had paint on my mouth. Thanks, Rara. He did help me put that side on. That was nice. Appreciate that. Looks like standard stuff. Little gap.
Ugh. Well, that should go together better than the other side. Moving right along though. This feels good. Did I tell you how much of a win this was going to be? Finding these bedsides in the nice shape that they're in for 150 bucks a piece. Got that tailgate, 150. Give me 25 off of that tailgate.
Someday, I'm gonna get some good lighting up in this dump.
I'm gonna turn the heater back on, turn the radio back on, turn the camera off. I'm gonna put the bolts in there. Well, I overcompensated, so I'm gonna pull it back off, cut it, reflare it, try again. That literally, over there, cut that, reflare it, less than a minute. It was too long. Well, again. It's not too long, it's not too short, but apparently when you use 1/4-inch line, the line doesn't fit in the rubber end of the fucking hose. It goes in the other side. It goes in the wheel cylinder side, the wheel brake cylinder. If you don't fit on that end, the end of this, where I made the flare, doesn't fit inside of there. Made that brake line. It was too long, a couple of inches, a fair amount. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't have messed with it. Cut that extra off, put it back on, reflared it. I didn't forget to put the ends on. It's a different threaded connector on each end of that line, different size. Well, I put the wrong end on one end. Now the thing is too short. Some things have transpired. I gotta go to town to get more parts for them brake lines. It's blizzarding out. Somebody's coming to get that C12 Caterpillar engine I got in the back of the garage, so I had to move everything. So the bed has to go on now, and then I'll put the brake lines on later. She decided to go for a stroll in the blizzard today.
Really cold today, like 10 going down. Did you hear that noise? It sounded like a starter grinding real bad. That's the starter on my tractor. For some reason, when I went to start it today, never had one lick of issue with that thing. But today, it's done. Probably won't be able to plow my driveway no more this year, so yeah. Can't turn that tractor off until I figure out what the hell's wrong with it. Plus,
I still gotta move one more time this engine and this transmission.
again, I have to move them. You can't give that away. That's a Super 10 transmission out of a truck, big truck. I'm taking it to the scrapyard. That's a 350 small block Chevy going to the junkyard. I don't care no more. I'm tired of moving that.
It's going to be 15 below zero out here
for the next week, and 10 to 20 inches of snow over the next couple of days, and I'm not going to be able to plow my driveway. So got that 350 on there.
Nothing special. It's a TBI, small block. That's the lawnmower right on top of it. That's awesome. It's up now, and I was hooking the chain up and I tripped. Landed on my goddamn bad knee. So I got up there without killing myself.
warm. You know, my hands are numb. The only thing I can really feel is my knee, and it's pretty well. I hate to throw stuff like this away that works. Like I try not to take it, like that transmission. It came when I bought my truck. That engine, it came when I bought my truck. It came with the deal. I didn't want that stuff. I wanted to leave it there. You can see where it's at. You know why I don't want it? Because I'm not going to be able to get rid of it. And then it's in my way. And I got, you know, to move it. Well, that I can't move. Tractor won't pick that up. So, Super 10 transmission, it works, right? It needs rebuilt, but it's there. I probably won't be able to get that up on top of that engine. That was as high as the tractor would go. But I'll just throw it out there by the truck. That way, in the spring, when 8 feet of snow melts, I can, I don't know, maybe just throw a chain around it and drag it downtown. Blizzard in, blizzard in. I don't mind the snow. I don't even mind the cold. I might go in there, actually. Yeah, crashed it. Oh, yeah. Move it to the side here. I don't give a shit. Stay. It'll stay for a while. Stay till it don't. I hope this. I'm just setting you on the chair right here while I get the chain off of that. Well, that thing's all sealed up. Maybe it won't fill up with water and I'll have a change of heart in the spring. I ain't putting no Super 10 in my truck. That's probably why nobody wants it. I feel the same way. It's a 10-speed with 5 holes. Means you just split each hole. So you technically only got a shifter 5 times. It's like an 18 or a 13, but you only do it 5 times to get 10. Stupid. 10 speeds in general are dumb. There ain't no low gear on them. Dump trucks, that's dumb. I made like an 8 triple, quadruple low so I could mill. When that mill operators get their big dicks stuck under their feet and shit. Alright. Where's the starter? It's on this side. I'm gonna back this mother in the barn down the middle. I probably got something else I gotta move in there though. I'm gonna back her down the middle because I'll back that pile of shit ram in here with the deaf so she doesn't freeze. I can call the pricks at local Kubota shop. I was only ever at that place one time to get a valve stem for my calcium. You know, calcium valve stem that holds the liquid in and the air. It's a special deal. The only guy at the place, no idea what I was talking about, kept saying, we don't do calcium. Well, I didn't ask you for calcium, bud. I asked you for a goddamn valve stem. So now I gotta call him and ask him if he knows what a starter is. I can guarantee you he doesn't. And he'll probably set me up with the wrong one, and winter will be over before I can move this thing again. Here's my glove. I don't really need it. My hand's numb, I can't feel nothing, so no big deal. Can you see how bad it's snowing here?
See the dump truck down there? It's pretty good. That's the road, right beyond that pine tree. That's the road. You can't tell. Oh, there's the neighbor's house, kind of see that. EPA, you stupid sons of bitches. Put a tank of water on the side of these diesel trucks. Put a little bit of cat piss in them. Keep them from freezing. Global warming. What? Single digit temperatures right now. And blizzarding like a fool. Back it in the garage. She got a camera on there. This is a 22 Ram. Special ordered. Didn't come with half the shit she ordered on it. It's supposed to have a heated steering wheel. Nope. I don't know how to use those cameras, so I just use like the mirrors in the back window. It's got transformer mirrors. Just push a button. Shove your moose antlers. I like those mirrors. Those are good mirrors to see out of. Ford guys are just jealous because you can't do it. You gotta have 2 arms instead of 1. That shit sucks. It's a nice truck, but it's a pile. It's brand new. You know, all this new stuff's piles. I'm in here ranting. Let me finish this off. That is amazing. That is amazing. How them tires look sticking out. Just right. Just right. Don't get me wrong. We ain't building a mud bogging truck. This is a retirement truck for my wife. When I die, she can sell this and live the rest of her life with it. So, that's that. Still gotta get some brake hardware. Oh, I know what I should have done. I don't think the guy's coming today because it's snowing so bad. But, look, I got 2 engine stands for sale. That one and this one. Because gas engines suck. And if I have to have them, I'm going to start throwing them away. And I'm just putting diesel engines in them. So these engine stands are for sale, $5 a piece. You know, that's a junk engine. It needs rebuilt. You can rebuild it. It's fine that way. But go buy one online at a junkyard. They're $3,600. That needs rebuilt. I can't even sell that one for $1,000. I sold it, but for less than $1,000. But if I needed to buy that, I'd probably have to pay $5 for it from the same guy. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit. That kind of shit. So,
I'm really fucking irritated with everything. This truck, that tractor, that engine. Man. Maybe that's the end of the video.